recall the last time I did dishes, big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. You should say.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Stroud. There were no problems for him last week, going over 350 passing yards. It's the Texans and the Browns under the lights on Monday night.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. From Houston. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a familiar face. This is Houston's first-round pick, of course, back in 2017, Deshaun Watson. Looking to throw right away is Watson. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's caught by Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball.
And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Partner, you know how guys always tell us it's not about the numbers, it's about the win. It's about the numbers, too. Almost 400 yards passing by him last week. What can he do in this one?
Well, earned him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Maybe he'll try to get 400-plus here and duplicate that honor again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, crash.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to find Jamison Williams. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You look at this Browns defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Stroud on third down now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice, because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
On first down, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. To throw is Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Stroud looking to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Williams, a man in motion right. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Finding Williams once more, complete. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. Unfortunately, his effort not enough to help put him over the hump in that defeat.
And let's face it, this is a guy who absolutely hates to lose. When we talked with him, he wasn't talking about the plays he made, was he?
No.
He talked about the plays he didn't make. That's absolutely the mark of a true pro.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 65 Cats. 65. Hey, ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Again, it's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Get it. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Stroud now on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Street.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. The throwing again is Stroud. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Stroud. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
Ready.
Now Stroud. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Browns to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they got the lead in the football. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Watson's throw complete to Otten. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Watson. That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try to run this one in. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Play action. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 33 yards that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different.
Come on.
And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Stroud will look to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Stroud to throw it.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
The throw over the middle, taken in. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Stroud now on second down. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. In motion goes the tight end.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's a whole shred of defense.
22 yards there, first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Go street. 65 catch, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Got his man, Dell.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Texans!
Dalton Schultz from 8 yards out.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's complete to Huff. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. That's taken in by Palmer. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. Watson. Caught. It's Huff. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Quick slant completes to Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out comes Houston. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
19-18.
On first down, here's Stroud. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Trap 60, trap 60.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throwing right, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Dragon 60.
Stroud off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
19 tight. 18, 5 years. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Stroud now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down 27-24, 2:23 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. On first down, Watson. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now on second down. Back to throw, Watson. Completes to Njoku. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
I love how they're tearing the pages out of the so-called book. I wish more teams would do this instead of laying back. Bring pressure in this situation. Go after him a little bit.
Here we go. This is fourth down. To throw, Watson. He's going to let it fly. They've got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on fourth and long.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here because this game has really had some swings.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now second down and a few inches. Watson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's Watson. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Watson. Wide open receiver complete. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Texans, trailing by 4. A little over 30 seconds remaining. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Now Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
No, no. Check, 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 check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Tempo, 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 tempo.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 3rd down and goal coming up here.
Reload, reload. Go, Reed, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. One last throw here for Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because
back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this J. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me. Mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a deal. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop so my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drop with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they signed up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come